Welcome everybody who are going to use BioLabDonkey program. In this video I would like to show the function of cloning of this program. To make cloning, first we open the file containing the DNA insert. Let's say it's DNA file from SnapGene app. And then we should open DNA which will be used as vector. Let's say it will be xDNA file. So then we have to choose the restriction sites. Let's say it's HPA1, KPN1, and the same sites for the DNA vector. Let's say we would like to substitute the fragment between the HPA and KPN, this fragment, by the fragment which we'll take from insert DNA, and it will be this fragment from KPN1 to HPA1. We just select the corresponding fragment in the table. Then to perform cloning we have to press this button. If you move the mouse on top of this button, you will see the short description of cloning procedure, what you have to do, and this also applies to any button. If you would like to use other functions, you always will have some description for this function. So to perform automatic cloning, we just have to press this button. Then we have a notification that the selected DNA fragment from DNA insert tab will replace the selected DNA fragment in DNA vector tab. We click yes, and then in DNA product tab we will have the resulting plasmid. So if we would like to check this sequence, we again find the corresponding restriction sites, KPN1 and HPA1, and then when you press the corresponding line in the DNA fragment table, you will see first this fragment on the graphic representation, and second corresponding sequence is underlined in the main window. So we can check if this cloning is correct. We can go to Insert tab, and what we expect to see in the product, this F1 ori, ampicillin, also origin replication, and then we have exactly what we wanted to clone, F1 origin of replication, then ampicillin resistant marker, and another origin of replication. Of course, there is no sense too much in this product, but by this way I just want to show you how you can clone automatically DNA sequence. And also, as you see, in the case of vector, we had opposite orientation of KPN1 and HPA1 restriction sites. In the case of insert sequence, we have forward direction of mentioned DNA features. In the case of product, we have reverse orientation. So this is the main automatic cloning procedure which you can use, and it's quite convenient. When you press this button, you will see the current cloning history, and if you select this line, we can see the cloning procedure which I described before. In this view, you can change the description for this cloning scheme. Let's say this is experiment 11. You can put this description in this position. If you don't want to have any description, you press this button, and then when you need this graphical scheme of your cloning for your documentation, you can click on the field, right mouse click, and can copy the buffer, and then you can insert this in your PowerPoint or in your keynote presentation. You can also save this as PDF, JPEG, PNG file, or you can print this So this is all about automatical cloning, but program also provide the option for manual cloning. And now I will show you how to use the manual cloning. Let's close this and come back to the DNA insert in DNA vector. Let's say we again would like to clone the same fragment from DNA insert into the vector. We would like to substitute this fragment in DNA vector by this fragment from DNA insert. What we can do, we can simply select the sequence from restriction site KPN1 to HPA1, from here to here, and then we have two options. If we press this button, as you can see in the description, program will automatically send to buffer the sequence and all features related to the sequence in the same orientation as we see here, the forward orientation. If we press this button, then we will have reverse complement sequence, and orientation of features also will be modified, because we know that vector has opposite orientation for these two cloning sites. In this case, we will use this button for copying reverse complement sequence together with features. We click on this button, and then what we do next, we again select this fragment from HPA1 till KPN1 till this side. And then to clone the insertion, we simply use paste function, and then program will ask if we would like to paste only DNA sequence or DNA sequence together with features, and we say yes, together with features. Then we see the resulting plasmid. In this case, we simply paste the sequence together with features in the same DNA vector tab. So again, we can check if everything is correct. We select HPA1 and KPN1 restriction site, and then we can see the features in opposite direction present in insertion DNA fragment. So this is the way how you can manually clone the DNA sequence. At this point, I would like to finish the video, and in the next video I will continue to explain the functions of this program. See you!